Yeah, now I'm sharing. I'm done with the thing. That's why I'm facing something. So now it's done. Yeah, so all done from now. So we open a new window of Power BI and just go to a note. Fine, that is to be taken up. Yes, and take it to this direction at this point. Fine. So we are at this location, and what we have to do, we have to first we have to bring our file, which we have already prepared. That is, yesterday I shared a file on the group that is report using DAX. So we'll go to this report, which we prepared on the yesterday's class by doing some visuals and some understanding that how we can prepare a very basic report. So today we'll hands on to the in-class project to prepare a complete report, or we can say some professional report, how we can prepare for that. So this is all done with us. So I'll go to the yeah. So here we have this option that if you create a new page, just click on it and you'll get the new page. You just click on the plus button and you will get a new page with the same report, right? Number one. Number two, I want the blank page. This is my blank page, which is to be so this is the blank page, which is called the canvas, right? Am I audible?
Bhavesh,
Yes,
I have
you
a
are.
doubt
Yes.
in
Am I
yesterday's
audible?
class. Hello, Bhavesh. Hello.
So this is my blank page, and what I am doing, this is called canvas, right? This is called a canvas, and if you
Yes,
want to edit this canvas, we have option to edit this canvas as well. So let me remove this, and then we have some format options for this canvas, and in this canvas we can do a number of formatting. So if we talk about the canvas background, so we can change. Currently it is a white color, and if you want to change the color of this canvas, make it to be let us take a light blue color, right? So we change the color. If you want to take some images from as per the business needs, you can browse it, you can click on it, you can give your locations, and you give your path, and just get that image in at the background and on a canvas if you require, right? Because number of all the companies have their own custom reports formations. I can hear you. I'm not hearing your voice, guys, I think. Yeah, I'm not getting your voice, I think. Just a moment. Can anybody can speak something so that I can come to know that I am getting a voice or not? But yet
Hi.
I'm not getting
Hi.
it from your side.
Hello. Hello.
Nothing at my connection, I think.
Hi.
Are we audible?
No, I cannot hear you. Just a moment. I have to. Just a moment. Wait. I have some problem at my end. Can you hear me? You can hear me, na? No problem. Wait. Let me check my setting. No, everything is fine. Wait, I am disconnecting myself, and I'll rejoin, or what I can do. Just a moment. I'll change the mic setting. Just a moment. Give me 2 minutes. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
My voice is
Hello.
reaching to you, but I'm not getting your voices. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm not- Let me reconnect. Let me reconnect. Hello.
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 Hello. Can you hear?
Hello, Steam. I am not audible to you guys. Still, there is no voice from your side.
Don't know. Where is?
But I am changing my headphone just 2 minutes. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Now I'm.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a glitch in mic. That's true. Now it's all done.
Yes.
All done now. So let's start putting my mic. I'm using my laptop. Right. So let's share the screen, and I'm so sorry. Yeah. Is it visible to all?
No, no.
Not visible?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Fine. So let's start with a new thing that we are going to cover. That this is my white screen. As we open the Power BI desktop, we see this white screen which is called our canvas. And on that canvas, we can do number of formattings, whatever we want as per the our business needs, right? So it is not some or subject to some giving some statics from the visualization, but yeah, there are some color combinations, some background work will be there, and the company may follow this protocol as well. So what we can do, we can browse an image which is to be stored where the place you require. It can be fetched, it can be uploaded from the here and imported from here and just put in this screen. And of course, we change the color. Initially, it was white color. We change the color to the blue. And if we reduce this transparency, it become a blue color, right? So when we increase the transparency, it become lighter and lighter, and finally become blue or white. So it become blue color. We can change it, right? So we can have some wallpaper as well. We can change the colors of this wallpaper as well in the background, and of course we can take a browse whatever you can uh, fetch from your system where it is stored. Right. So this is all about
From
your canvas. Yeah. Any
hello.
question? Yeah.
Yeah, from where you have taken the format, it's not visualizing in my desktop.
Format option not in your desktop.
No,
Here we
it's
have
not.
here we have these steps we have.
No, I don't have that options too in the desktop.
So can you put there is a plus button in your desktop?
I don't have that plus button also.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that line.
Can you share your screen?
Yeah.
Please share your screen. Stop sharing. Yeah, please share your screen.
Yeah, I have shared the picture in the chat box.
Huh?
I have shared you the picture in the chat box because I am
Okay.
working on laptop.
Okay. Fine. Let me check. Let me check. So you're getting this option. Just a moment. You go to your just close the Power BI and then reopen the Power BI so that you can.
It's still the same.
It's showing the same.
Yeah.
This is not.
I guess you told last week that it is version issue. So that I have uninstalled the Power BI and after that I have reinstalled that.
Okay, got it. So go to the preview option and check mark all the preview options, whatever you can see, except Power BI project.
From where we have to see?
First go to the file,
Okay.
then go to the on file at the bottom. You'll observe option and settings,
Okay.
and then you'll get the options.
Yeah.
When you click the option, there is a new window will open. This it will take a time, and then from that there is a heading at global, and in global at the third last you see preview features.
Global.
Wait, I'm sharing my screen. Can you see this window?
Yeah, I got that window.
And go to preview features and check mark all these features.
Okay. Done. Done all the check mark. It's still not showing that row.
You may just go into the view option and see over there below data option is there the option of format. So maybe there you might locate it.
Okay, let me check.
You have to restart
Here
again.
below data there is the option of format. On the left side, not here, other side. On view option itself. In view option itself. Yes, here by itself, near filters, if you see there is a pane switcher and nearby pane switcher there is data and format option, data and format option.
I am just they are just showing me the filter, bookmark selection and performance analyzer. They are not showing me the filter. Let me share that. Check, I have shared in the chat box. Yeah, now it's visible. I don't know how it's come, but it is visible now. That panel. You can forward. You can carry forward the sessions.
Bhavesh, are you speaking something?
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. Now, fine. Sorry. Yeah. So all can see this feature and their Power BI desktop, Dex query view.
Yes.
Fine. So just click on it and it will open like this, right? So whatever we'll do, and if you know about that SQL, in SQL, when we want to call a table or any data, we have to use that is select function, right? And in that case, we have in this Dex query or Dex view, we have the evaluate. We have this evaluate, right? Whatever the table, whatever things we have to fetch, first we have to write evaluate, and we write our required query, then it will fetch the data. So here we can observe we use top and 100 categories, right? So although we have a category table, and this is the number of data that we want to fetch from the category. But although in category table we have a very less amount of data, I think there may be a 10 to 20 rows, I think. So in this is something what it can work as a query. So whatever the data we want to fetch from my table, we can just write our query here and just we can fetch table. For example, for writing anything,
Just a
if I
minute.
this,
Excuse me. How we can go to this option of run query?
you just click on this. Currently, we are at this view, presenter view, right? And in this, you have the option that is Dex Query Editor. Is it visible in your desktop?
No.
No.
No. Okay, fine. Then go to File option. Go to File option setting, and then option. And if it is not visible, then just check the options. Yeah, options in which we can check this preview feature. And here it is Power Query View. If it is not checked, just check it and click OK. Now it is visible.
After that, you can restart the Power BI.
Yeah, you have to restart. Once it is got checked,
Yeah, then it
restarted,
will
then
be
you'll get
visible.
everything.
We have to do after preview features.
Sorry?
What we have to do after preview features?
Check the box of Dex query.
Check the box of Dex queries. Just File, Option, and Option. Then we'll got this window, preview feature, and these are the all check mark. And here we have the Power Query Editor. Sorry, Dex Query View. If it is not checked, just check mark it and press OK. Once it is done, then restart your Power BI or close it and again reopen it. You will see this option. This option is now it is done.
Is
Yeah.
actually not visible on my page, preview feature page. Dex query.
What is the version you are using for Power BI? Which
Version,
version you are using?
it's August version. I was not able to update it due to some.
No, see, ma'am, you have to update because this feature launched in the month of November, right? So if you update this, then only you can get this feature because this is the latest feature that Power BI introduced or Microsoft introduced, right? You have to update it, then only you can see this option in your preview features. And once you check mark it, then only you can see this feature in the Power BI desktop. So no problem, just go through the recordings and then just once you got updated, just go through the recordings and try to work on the same thing, right? So can we move forward? What is the updation issue? me take my keyboard and start writing something. So we are at this. So we are at the DEX query. Let's remove this first. Yeah. So we are at the DEX query, and whatever we want from this, we can write in this query, and we can fetch whatever the data we want from our table. So this is my table. These are my tables: category tables, customer table, date master table, order details, orders, and product table, right? So for example, if you want to find top 100 or top 10 categories, so we have to run this. We have to select, or we can directly run this. There is a single query, then we can run it, and it will run and see this is what we are getting. This is my table we are getting from my stored table, right? Now, if you want to change it, you can go to this, and we can write, let us take orders table. So when you write orders table, you can get this orders table in this pop-up window, and just click it and just run it, right? So we can got this orders table. This is the table that we can view, and the table view, this all the data is available in my table view, right? Right now, my dear, we already created number of tables. We created calculated tables, we created calculated column, we created calculated measures. So although to get the data from the table, from the column, is quite simple to us, we can easily get that column into this my table, and we can just visualize the data that okay, this data is available. But as we discussed in the last class, it is not possible for us to take out the value of the measure without visualization, because when we are in the visualization, or when we are in the report view, then only we can visualize or use the card visual, and then only we can observe that what is in my measure. But since it is a new function is introduced in the Power BI, that is DAX function, DAX query view, in this we can see what is in my measure, right? So before writing anything, first we have to write evaluate, right? First we have to write evaluate, and we have a measure. We create a number of measures, I think in the orders table, no, and in the orders detail, right? This is my current year sales, current year sales minus last year sales, and we have the YOY percentage sales, right? So, and total sales measures. So if we want to fetch this data, that is measures, we want to see that what is the number which can be stored in this measure. So let us write, put it in the bracket, the parentheses, and then we'll write
I am not getting the top 10 orders, sir.
hello.
Yes, sir, I am not getting top 10 orders, sir, which you have done DX query, sir.
Okay, you can write top 10. You can get this function top 10, just write top, and you can see. Can you got this window?
Yes, sir.
Can you got this DEX query view?
Yes, sir. I have got the DAX query view, sir.
Okay. Then write top, and you'll see the function is top n. And it's top n. You can give, you want to see top 10 or top 100 or top 1000, whatever. You give top 10, and I want to pass the name of the table. So my table might be, I'll take orders table. So this is my orders detail table, and bracket close, and then run.
Okay, run.
Here it is. Now it's done.
I was pressing the enter.
I'm not getting your voice.
I was pressing the enter.
You press the run.
Okay, sir.
Select this and press the run. Or you can press F5 or Control plus Shift plus Enter. If you want to run this query, you have to click F5, or you can click Control plus Shift plus Enter. Here we can see run the select portions of the query on the whole thing. This is if nothing is selected, and press F5. So let me press function key and F5. Here it is. Yeah, it's running. Now it's done.
It's done. Yes, it's done.
What is the basic purpose behind using DEX query editor?
And I'll tell you as I started. Just wait for 2 to 3 minutes. So what
Order
is
details should be single quoted, no?
sorry?
Order details should be single quoted, I think.
Sorry, I'm not getting your voice. Can you repeat? Hello.
Okay, else, मेरे को भी आ गया.
It's done, huh? Okay, fine. Chaliye. So let's move forward. So we can get this top 10 data from by in this DEX query view, right? So what is and moving forward, then we want if you want to see the what are the measures, what are the values stored in the measures. So let us evaluate. Just remove this and we'll evaluate. Put in the parenthesis that is my CY. CY is my current year sales, and we will run this. Oh my God, resolve the error to set results. So what is happening? See, whenever we want to fetch the data from the table, what we have to do, we just write our query. We write a function at the outside and put the query into the parenthesis and then just press run. But if whenever you are using, when you want to see your measure and you want to fetch that measure into the table, then what you can do, we will use here curly brackets. For that, we'll use this curly brackets and then we will run this, and here we go. We got the value, that is the data stored in current year sales will be 46977.34. So as we are in my table, let's go to the report view. First page, here is, right? This is my current year sales. The same data we are getting from here, because in that case we are not supposed to get the measured value, right? Now we can, if you want to find that what are the distinct category available in that particular section. So let us go to categories and we have the category names, right? So if you want to see that what are the distinct categories we have, so we'll use a distinct function. So basically what is happening, we are just we have a table and we are just fetching that much amount, that much data which is to be required for our understanding and for preparing a new table. That's what we can write this query, right? Although we can create a new table in Power Query Editor as per our requirement, but sometimes what we want, sometimes we require a very specific thing, that what is the sales in Germany, what is the current year sales in USA, what is the last year sales in Australia. So that we want, so we can write a query very specifically and we can get only that much table, that much data which is to be required with respect to Germany, with respect to USA, with respect to Australia. So that is the major purpose for writing this query, because it is completely worked on the top of SQL queries. So what we are writing in the SQL queries, same query we have to write here as well, and we can fetch the data as per my requirement and we can store this data and create a new tables, right? So if you talk about, if you want to find that distinct, then just go to the we have a categories and I'll write categories name. Here we have, where is categories. So we have categories name and it will give us the different categories in this particular column. So here we go, right? These are the categories we have in the category section, or we can go for the product. What are the types of product we have, what are the different orders we have, right? So we can get everything by just writing a query. So this is a new function which can be customized as per the need. So although we can import a, see, the major purpose of this, we import a very large table, that is a very large flat files in this, and we want to fetch number of 4, 5, 10 columns from that. So we can just write this query and fetch this table and put this particular flat file in my database, so that, or in my data warehouse, so that at the time of further requirement we can pull that data and again write a query and get add some more data to my specific visuals what we require, right? So that is what the distinct. And here you can see, but although this is the special feature that is added, but although this all things can be done in the transform data, because all the what we are doing, we are just transforming data from one table to the another table, creating some new columns. So since we are playing with the table, so we can create a new table, whatever the columns we can write, we can just select this column and we can create a new table as per my requirement. And if you want to combine all this table, we can also get, merge all this table with respect to their primary key or foreign key, right? So this can be done with the help of Power Query Editor, but it's quite easy for us to work with the Power Query Editor rather than to write a text queries. But yeah, you have some idea about text queries. Although if you are in a I'll apply, closing up back. So if we are in this report view, we can also write text queries directly by adding some new columns, create some new tables. Although this can be done with the 7, but this is the add-on option this introduced. So just you have to know that this is a new option that can be used when it is required, right? So now in DAX query we have two tabs you can observe here: table, and we have model view, model and tab, right? So in tab you can get all the tables what you have imported from your local, from your database into the Power BI desktop, and in the model we will click on it and you can get these things. It is a basically it shows the semantic view of all the data we have. So in this we have calculation group, right? In we have cultures, we have measures, we have relationships, roles, tables, right? So if we talk about this measure, so already we create a number of measures in a particular table. So if we click on it, you will get all the measures, and these are the measures you created in for this report preparations. These are the measures we have, and if we click on this culture, that is we have what culture shows that what language translation we are using. So we are using English, US English. So it shows some. So basically, if you talk about this model, that is nothing but it gives the semantic. It is just give the metadata about the data available in this report. So metadata means it is the information about the data. So what type of data we have, what are the informations we created between this various tables. So this we can see that these are the relationship we created, how they are related with each other. And these are the tables we have. And if we talk about these roles, then sometimes what happens, this is called we define the role and we apply RLS, right? We apply the RLS. Let me, what is RLS? RLS is nothing but is a row level security, right? RLS, row level security, because we want that some people can, if we have this 5 tables, right? So I want that some people cannot see this orders detail. They only have the authority to see the product table only and the categories table. So we have to apply security for that. If you have any security, this can be seen in this model, that what are the roles and who can access this particular table. So that is called row level security, right? So in this we can easily see in a one go that what are the securities we are applied in this particular report, right? Is that clear? Is that clear to all? Now what we are doing, now what we do, let's go to this table. And since we have a number of measures, yes, we have this measure, and we want to see that what the measure content, although we're writing we wrote a query for that to find this measure. But if you want to see what this measure have, what are the number in measure have, just go to the total sales. This is also measure, right? So we can go to right click on it. We'll got this quick queries, and in this we'll get these 4 options, that is evaluate, define the reference value, evaluation, and define all measures in this model, right? This is what about measures. And if we talk about the table, so when we click on this, let us take a products table. So in product table we are not having any measure, right? So go to this quick query and we can see this option, show top 100 rows, just to observe the data, show column statics, define all the measures in this model, and define all the measures in this table. So see what we are here, we are having a model, and this model contains 5 tables or 6 tables, right? And if we talk about what define all the measures in this table, that means if there is any measure in this table, this option will be on, and once we click we can get the value of that particular measure, right? But since we are not having any measure in the products table, so this option is off now. But when we go to this orders table, we have a measure in this orders table, and when we click on this quick queries, now so you can see define all measures in this table, it's on. Once I click on this, we'll get all the measures in one go, that what are the measures in this table and what are the values of this measures in this table, that we can get, right? So let us, and yeah, so this is the orders table, and I'll right click on it, quick measures, and if you want to see show top 100 rows, so it will show the top 100 rows. So itself it brought a query by its own, it is the select column top 10, top 100, and this is my all the data is what we felt, it is ordered by order ID. So here we go with the top 100 rows, right? And now again we'll move to show column statics. So whatever the columns we have, that means we want to see the column statics. That means we want to find what are the distinct value we have in particular column, what is the mean, mode, median, sum, whatever you can get, you can get a complete statics in this. So let us go. So this is my orders table. In orders table we have this much of columns, and these columns have the count of 215. So if there is any variation in the count, then we can say that, then we can easily observe that this is the particular column which have a, for example, if it has a 2155 number of rows and counts, if in next column it has 2000 of rows, that means 155 data is empty, not in this product ID, right? And this is my distinct value, the distinct value that is for the orders ID we have 830, and for distinct products, so product we have, total product we have 77, right? So total product we have in my orders detail table is 77. So we have a null values, null count, there is no null count in this. So what is the minimum value for, let us talk about total sales. Yes, so total sales, the minimum value is 4.8 and the maximum value is again this. And go to median, mean, standard deviation, 0, even, odd, right? So there, this is a 25th percentile, this is 75th percentile, and this is the range in the days. So that's what we can get, got all the statistics in one go, all the, we don't need to calculate everything, each and everything by applying some text. So we can get everything in one go. So sometimes we require that what is the mean of particular data in my table. So that's what we can get, and of course I'll try to move forward. So we have the define all measures in this table. So whatever the measures it have, it will show in one go. Let us click on it. Once we click, we can get this values, that we have this measure in my orders table, and this is total sales measure, current year sales, last year sales, and their difference, and year over year percentage sales, which is 80%. So we can get all this value. So although you can observe we calculated in the measure that is 0.8, but when we are in the report view, we are change this into the percentage, right? So here we doesn't change into the percentage.
So how can we see this tax query in our report, sir.
So in report, there is no need to put these DAX queries.
For example, sir, I want that top 100 rows to be shown in the report.
What do you want to see?
After performing it in DAX query, how can I want to see top 100 rows in our report, right, sir?
Right.
Then how can we how can we copy this data to be and
No
and
need
how
to
can
copy. See,
we show in
see
our
what I
report?
said. See what I said. DAX query just to write and just get the data as per the requirement. Number one, and to get the top 10, top row, top 5, it's quite simple for us. What we can do, because here we are playing with the visuals, and here we are playing with the table. Got it?
In a company, I have to, for example, there is a query that who are top 100 performers, right, sir?
Hmm.
And I want to show it in the report view.
Hmm. So in that case,
How can we show it? By copying data?
Yeah, got it. So what you can do, you can go to this you can go to this our report view, and if you want to show top 10 performer or top 5 performer of the month in your report, because we are here, we are playing with the visuals, right? So we have to find that some solution that my visual, what my visual content. So let us open this some new page, and I'll go to this table, right? So that is what my table view. In this visual, here we have write the query and get the table, and here we have table in form of visual. So what we will do here, we just go to the my data, and we are playing, we have to go to the let us go to the product and write some. Okay, I don't go to product, I will go to the country. Let us go to the country, right? We'll go to the country. This is my country, right? And let us go to the category name. So we'll go to the category name. This is my category. So there's no point. Just remove this. There is no point. Let me go to the orders detail, or yeah, you can go to the total sales measure, or we can go to the product. Wait, I'll show you. Product name.
So we can't directly, sir, import or copy data into report view.
See what in a report view, try to understand. In report view, we are only playing with the visuals, right? So if you want to see for example, I put this countries, and I'll put my total sales measure. Here is my total sales measure, right? So I'm putting my total sales measure, right? So this is my total sales measure available in this. Done?
Yes, sir.
Is it done?
Yes, sir.
Now, from this, what you want, or what I want as a business leader, I want the top 5 countries in which I have a highest sales,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So in that case, what you will do? Can you answer it?
Apply the
Because we
filter.
already done this part.
Yes, sir. We apply the filter and we'll sort it, right?
Exactly. We'll have a filter option. We'll apply the filter. On which data we have to apply the filter? On which data we have to apply the filter? We apply the filter over this, and with the total sales value, and we apply top. We already did top n. So top n we can do top 10, top 5, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So here we have selected this table, and here we have option that is country, and we have total sales measure. Right. Once you click on this, you can get the option. Once you click on this, you can get the option. Which option? You'll get the basic filter or top n filter. I want top 5 countries in which I have a highest sales. So what I'll do, I'll put my total sales value in this by value. I'll take it and paste it on this, and I'll apply a filter. Now you will see in this you can get only 5 countries in which my total sales is very, very high. Got it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So DAX query view is an add-on option, my dear. But actually, whatever we are doing with the DAX, we can do directly with this, because although we know that Power BI does not require any coding, and even though if there's a basic code we can write on DAX, and it's an add-on for us, right? So we can do with the help of DAX. DAX only if you are want to expert in DAX, you have to do more and more practice. Then you can build the logic, right? And then we can customize the data what we require. But in case of if you want top 10, top 5, we have a beautiful option in this report view, that is filter. You can take this and prepare the report, no problem. You can take this table, copy this table and paste in your Excel. You can get the top values, no problem. Got it?
Okay.
So we are in the DAX, right? So we done that, everything fine. So yeah, now go to this measure. We're done with the table. We have number of options for in quick queries. We have this 4 options. If it is not any measure, this option is off. Now we have this measures, and we want to see what is the value. So this is called evaluate. Once we click on this evaluate, it only shows the current year measures, because we only want to fetch this data for us. See, it wrote this complete query for calculating this current year sales. Number 1. Number 2, it has an option that is define and evaluate. It will define what is CY sales. So once I'll click on it, it will define this is the measure which is coming from orders details table, and in this order details table there is a measure which is called CY sales, and this CY sales, where it comes by using total year to date, and we use this measure and we use this date, and then only we can get this value. Next option we have define and reference and evaluate. So it will refer that from which tables we are using this and how we can bridge to this CY sales. So we can drill down inside it, and from we can know that from how we can calculate this measure, is it correct or not. And next option that we have in this, that is define all measures in the model. So this is my model, and whatever the measures available in the model, whether it is in another table, it will show in the one go. So this is what we can call. Is it done?
Yes.
Okay. Any doubt at this point?
No.
Okay, fine. So let us take a break of 5 minutes, and we'll connect within 5 minutes. Just take a break, take a sip of water and breathe, deep breathe, and come back. So after 5 minutes, we'll create a beautiful report or professional report for this with this data, right? So let me open this view, and we'll connect within 5 minutes. So let me open my timer. What happened? Automatically it get closed. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna break of 5 minutes and suddenly it got closed in the break 5 minutes. I don't know why. Let's go. So here we are. So we are in my canvas. Now we are preparing some report. So what we can do here. So let's see my canvas. This is my canvas, and don't want any recovery. Fine. So here we are with this page. Fine. So here we are. So what we have to do first, we have to put some headers. We want to put some footers on that, so that we can put some informations over there. So we have a number of shapes. So we have to go to insert, right? Or if you go insert, you can observe this tab. If you go to insert, you will observe this tab, and in this tab you will see this shape option, and if you want to take any type of shape, just click on it and you will get this shape with you. No problem. That's all done. So I'll take some lines. So let me take a line, straight line. So that's what we are getting, this line, and what we are doing with this line, we'll just put this line and increase the length. This is my header, and of course, and I want the copy of this line. I'll from this three dots you can drag it down, and here we are, right? So this is my footer and this is my header is ready with us. Now we want to put something in this, so let us do that. So what we want to write? We want to write something that this report is not shared with anybody. This is my note. So what we'll do, we'll just go to this text box, and in this text box I will write note. My note is report cannot share without permission, right? So that is what we have, right? And it's not there, right? So that's what we are having, this note. So what we want to do, we want to make it to be the bold, and if you want to increase the font size, you can make it 11. Fine. And since we are writing some notes, so note should be in red. If you want to change the color of this note, you can make it to be the red, and squeeze this because we don't want that much amount of space. So done. Go to this three dots and take it and put it at the bottom. So this is my note that report cannot be shared without permission. Fine. Now what we want to do, we want to put some, now what is my purpose here? We want to put some logo at this part. We want to put some logo here, and we want to write some information and some, slicers over here, and put some card visuals here, and we want to put some trend line at this part, and we want to put some uh, pie charts, and we want to put some another visuals at this part. So whatever the information that we have to portray on this, we can select everything. So just go to and first to delete this, and then now we go to insert, and this insert, just close this. In this insert we have insert image, right? So what we have already, we saved the image. That image was, I think, this is the image, the Certybox logo. So I'll take this logo. Yeah, this is my logo, and I am putting it at the top. Fine. So here it is, the logo of Certybox, and we want to put some vertical line with this. Control C and Control V. We are got this line as well with us, and we want to make it to be smaller. Done. It is to be smaller, but we want to rotate this line to be the vertical. Just select it and go to the format, and in format we have option this rotation. We want to rotate it to the 90-degree. So it is rotated to 90-degree, and just make it smaller.
Sir, how did we, sir, put this header line and footer line, sir?
Wait. Let me delete this. You go to this insert. We are in this home view. We go to this insert.
Yes, sir.
In insert, we have these shapes.
Yes, sir. Shapes. We have selected line.
Then select the line.
Yes, sir.
And here we have the line. Right?
Sir, how can we copy and move the line?
You just squeeze this line and then select it, Control C and Control V, right? And if you want to move this line at the bottom, you go to this three dots and move to the bottom. You want to select this line, and we want to Move at the top, just move it. I hope it will work, right? You can change the length of the line, whatever you want. So I want to change this line to be the vertical and it should be fitted in this part. So I'll go to the format and I'll go to the rotation and then I'll make it to be the 90. Become 90 degree. Make it smaller and then just take from the 3 dots and put it here. Done. Is it done? Is it done by all? If there is any confusion, please let me know. Now we want something that we are preparing a sales report, right? So we are preparing some sales analysis report. So again, I'll go to this text box and I'll write sales analysis report and select this, make it bold. And of course, it is the heading for this report. I'll change the font size. If you want to change the font name as per your company norms, what the font they are using, just take it, no problem. We can just change the name of our font, whatever the font we use. You can change the font size and just take this and put it here. This is my sales analysis report. Done. And we want to see the sales on the basis of the country and the city, in which country we have how much amount of sales, in which country and which city we have how much amount of sales, that we have to find everything on the basis of the country. So let us take a new visual, that is, we'll go to this one. This is my slicer, so I'll select this slicer and here it is, right? And we have a data with us, and then we'll go to the customer, and in customers we have country. Select it, we'll cut this country, whatever the country you want, just check mark and check mark, right? You'll get the data for that country. Number one. Number two, same you want to do with your city. So I'll do select this visual, Control C and Control V, it will get copied. Done, right? But we already create the visual for country, we want here for city. So just remove the country in this visual and put this city. It's done. So this is for, this card is for, this slicer is for country and this slicer is for city. But what is the problem with that? It required a large amount of space, because if you talk about top 10 countries, then it's okay. We can put some filter over it and get the top 10 countries. But here we are not supposed to do these things. We want to see, when we select a particular country, we can get the data and get the report. Should we get updated with respect to that particular country? So what we have to do? We have to go to the format and then we'll go to the slicer settings. Select the visual. Go to the slicer setting. We have currently VS style is vertical list. It can be tile and we want it to be a drop down. So now it become a drop down. Fine. Now it become a drop down and I'll make it smaller and yeah, done. So here it is, I'll put my country here. So make it much more smaller. Fine. We'll put it here, put some downward directions. It's done. Done, done, and done. So this is my country, as well as I want the city same. So just select it, go to this home tab, and we have option whatever we have in Excel or in MS Office. Just format and click on it. It will convert into format and select this. This is not working, I think. Okay, fine. Not working, then we have to go to this drop down. Done. So it is what we got the city and put the city at this side. So we got this slicer that my complete report is got filtered on the basis of country as well as.
Can you please once again tell that how you insert these country and city options in the this DAX window?
Okay. Go to this slicer, or we have visuals. Here it is. There is a slicer, right? Go to the slicer, select it. It will like this, and then go to my country. Here it is in country. We go to customers table. We'll go to the country, take the country and add the data. Once we add the data, by default it will use us a vertical list, but we don't want this list. We want something like this, that it should be a drop down, so it requires a less space. So we go to this, we'll select our visual, we'll go to the slicer setting, click on it. We have options. Currently we have style is vertical list. We want to change this style into the tile or drop down. I'll click on drop down. Now it become a drop down. The visuals what we want, it become like this, right? Done.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So that's what the visuals we can create using a slicer. But now these slicers are not that much looks beautiful, so let me do some changes. So let us select this slicer, and now you can just select this, and there is a format option. We have a number of options in this: size and style, title. We have slicer settings, slicer header, and values, right? So all the values, whatever the values we can see in this box, these are the values. These are all are the values. So we want to change this value to be the bold. So we'll change this values to be the bold, and see this value to be the bold. We just select it and become a bold. You want to change the color, we want to change the color into the red. It will become a red color, but just it's option that we can change it to the red, but I'll go for black. It will much more, yeah, fine. If you want to change the size of your font, you can change it. If you want to select any specific font, you can select it. Whatever you want, it's all your choice. Right now, now we have a title. So whatever the title you want to write in place, so we have to on the title. So we'll off the title. We can on the title, number one. Number two, we have a slicer heading. So we have heading, that is country, right? We have already heading is country. If you want to remove this heading, we can remove this heading and just remove this heading. And if you want to be change this heading, put it into the title, and you can get on the title, put on the title, and you can put your whatever the value you want, whatever the text you want to write in the title. That we'll do in next when the next visual will work out. Do you just see the option? So we will go with the slicer heading, and we have a number of options in the slicer heading. Although we have a this country, and it become bold, and want to change the color. We'll change the color to be first I'll change the color to be the let's change the color of the background. So I'll change the color to be blue, right? And then it will convert it. Then we can change the color to be white, right? And we want to make it. So that is what we make some changes as per our need. The values as well as in the country, right? And now what we want to write some, now we want to make some more changes, that style and this. So we want now these cards cannot be visible properly, so we'll put on the shadow and it's done. Now it can easily, it looks nice now. So if you want to make this card to be same to this card, just select it and go to format, select it, and as usual go to format, and I will click on it. Same things are transferred to this visual, right? So now we are having a city and the country at the top, right? Now we want to write some, we have already this cards with us, these are the cards with us already. So if you want to put this card directly on this report, just go and shift and select shift select and control C, and we'll move to this report and we'll put control V. It's all done. So we can change the size as per my requirement, as per my space, whatever we are using here. So this is my space, or you can do the things that we did earlier, right? So this is my total sales, this is my current year sales, this is my last year sales, and this is my,
Sir, I am not getting, sir, slicer and drop down option.
sorry,
I am not getting slicer and drop down option, sir, in format.
in the visuals,
Yes, sir.
in the visuals you have this option is there.
Okay.
Can you see this option?
Yes, sir.
Let me go to, wait, or not, this option. Can you get this option?
Yes, sir. I got it.
Fine. Once you go to
How
this
can I-
slicer, select
How
the
can
visual you want, and then
I'm asking, sir, how will we get drop down? Drop
yeah,
down.
fine, no problem. I'll tell you. So go to this format,
Yes.
go to this format, fine. In format, go to this slicer setting, this one.
Okay.
When you click on this slicer setting, you will get this option, style.
Okay.
If you are having this option, that is, this is the list, but we want the drop down, just select the drop down. Now it become a drop down. Done?
Yes, sir. Done.
That's great. So now we have this visuals, but we want this visuals to be same format that we have a country. So select this and format, select this and format. And format. Done. Right, so we are with our beautiful visuals with us. So number of options we have. If you want to write, if you want to put into the boundaries, you can put it down. If you want to put some shadows, so we have number of options in the format. So if you go to this visual, let me check. Yeah. So already it has a label, right? It has a label. So if you want to on this off this labels, so you cannot see this total sales measure. So if you want to off this, just off it and put the title and put on the title. I'll put that is total, because it's contain total sales measure. We don't want to show that it is a measure. So total sales we have, and it should be at the center, and it should be bold enough, and the color should be white, and let's make it black, then we'll convert into white. So title got changed, right? So this is my total sales, right? Now if you move this, then we'll write this as well. We can change something, put off the labels, and then we'll put on the title. We'll write current year sales, and it should be center, and it should be bold. Done. Right, same thing we'll do with this, and same thing we will do with this visual as well, right? So quickly we are doing, and this is my put it on. This is my last year sales. Last year sales, and put it into the center and bold. Done. Right, go to the next. Off, on. It's up to you. Year over year over year, percentage sales, mold it, center. Done. So my this visuals, this cards are ready. Now we want there should be a trend line, that how my sales are varying with respect to years, and with respect to quarters, and with respect to various months. So we want something trend visual at this part. So here we have a line chart. So I'm just annotating that line chart. So this is my line chart. We'll take this line chart. This is my line chart. It's ready now. Now what we are doing, we have put this line chart here and spread it. Fine. So what we want to put in the line chart, we want to put just select this visual, and you will see in this various options that x-axis, y-axis, and second y-axis. So we want to put some x-axis and the y-axis. So on x-axis, I want to put my date master table, and in date master we have dates. So I'm putting on x-axis the dates, and on y-axis, my dear, I want to put the sales, total sales. So we have the total sales, and I'll put on the y-axis. Fine. So what we are seeing, we can see that the sales in 1996 is something like this. It will grow, it will grow, it will grow, and it will reach in the year 2019 and 1997. It's something like something this, and then it will go down in 1998. Right, it is just shown the years, right? And we want to drill down, and we want to know much more detail that what is the trend quarter by quarter or month by month, right? So there is an option, that is the option to expand all drill one level in the hierarchy. So I'll drill down. Once I drill down it, we can observe in July 96, this will my sales, and it will increase on month of October. So this is showing quarter by quarter sales. So we are currently, previously we are in the years. This is my year, because we are moving hierarchically. We have this date hierarchy, and this date hierarchy follows year, quarter, month, and day. So when we want to drill down, just click on it. It will drill down to quarter, and if you want to see after quarter, month by month, just drill down it. And if you want to see day by day, you can click on it. So per day sales, you can easily observe that these are the variations, right? And we want this visual to be something like same to this visual. So click format and select it. So now we're done with that. It will save your time. So done. So have you done up to this point? If not, I'll give you 2 minutes. Just work out on that. If there is a doubt, just ask me. I'll help out. And if it is done, put in the chat window. That is D. Is it done? My dear participants, is it done?
Yes.
Okay, one yes is there, and we have 13 participants, including me. So can we move forward? Now we want to find the categories that how much amount, what are the categories that in terms of the percentage that it has. So I'll go to the first I'll explain that since this have x-axis as well as y-axis, so we have option that we can do some changes whatever we require. So in x-axis we have a number of options. We can change the date format, we can change some values. We want to become the value to be bold. See, it is become bold. If you want to change the font, you can change the font. So there are a number of options we have in x-axis as well as in y-axis. So number of formatting we can do as per our requirement, right? So I'll make it to be bold, and then I'll go to the y-axis, and I want to the values to be bold. Fine. Now it become a bold. You want to change the name of x-axis as well as in y-axis. You can change the name. You can rename it, right? No problem. So there are a number of options we have, right? So initially it is auto detected and just put this value in the x-axis as well as the y-axis. But if you want to do some customizations in that report, you can do by your own by using this format tool. So number of formattings we can do, just explore it and get understanding, right? So so now what we do, we are moving to the, let me remove this drawing. Now I am going to, sorry?
In topmost left corner where you have
Can
put the
you
logo of Certybox, it is done by adding a picture, right? Setting a picture.
Where it is?
The Certybox icon,
Yeah,
the
it's,
logo which you have put,
we go to insert.
adding a picture, right? Insert.
Yeah. Insert, and there's an option picture, image.
Okay.
Select it, insert, and we have an option that is image. It will ask you where your image is stored. Just select it and import.
I was confirming it, yes.
Okay.
Can you tell me how you drill down these to day-wise these sales?
See, we have an option that is drill up, and this is drill down. We can add we are at the lowest. If you put hover it, you will see we are at the lowest level, right? And now since it is, this button is on, this button is off. So it has the option of drill up. So now if I click on this, we'll go to this month level, and then if we click on this, we'll go to the quarter level, and if we click on this, we go to the year level. And again, if now it is closed, so we are at the drill up level. Now this is open. So expand all down one level in the hierarchy. So if we click on this option, click on it, and it will go to drill down at the lowest level. So it will drill down up to the day level. Got it?
Yes.
Fine. So now we are moving to my next visual, that is pie chart. So I'll select it. This is my pie chart. Oh my God. Control Z. So I'll select my pie chart, and here it is. Yeah, this is my pie chart. So what I am putting in my pie chart, I want to put the categories we have, right? So basically pie chart nothing but shows the percentage, what are the percentage of the quantity available in my data. So I'll check categories, and I'll go to the categories name. So I'll select it, and here it is. And we want to the name category name with respect to the total sales, that is which category having the highest sales. So I'll put in value option. In value, I'll add the total sales. So I'll put it down, and here it is, right? So we'll got this total sales. So this is the option we can this is the option we can go for focus mode. If I click on this option, the complete page is covered with this visual. So I'll just click on it and see, right? So from here we can see that this is the blue one having the highest percentage. This category is the highest percentage sales, right? Total sales the highest in this category, right? And if you want to go to the report back, you'll click on it and you'll go to the report back. Same options you'll get else also in all the reports. So here we have the focus mode. If you want to click on it, you will get this visual on your complete screen of the presenter view. And you can easily observe this, what is the highest sales and how the sales are moving, increasing in upward directions. And go back, so click on back to report, and here we are, right? So now I want this card to be something like this. So same we have to follow the same visuals. So just click on it, format, done, right? So that is what my this is what my pie chart, right? Now we have a number of visuals. We have number of visuals we can explore, and of course there's an option. So let it be do something. I'll insert a shape. So let me insert a shape. So I'll see Control C, Control V, and here it is. I'll make it smaller. Done. And I'll put this heart shape. And I put this heart shape over there. I want this visuals to be C and this heart shape, right? But since this visual at the back and heart is at the front, so what we have to do, we have to take this visuals over the, we want this number on this heart. So select this visual, this shape, and we got this format option. And this format option, we have a bring forward and send backward. So we want to send my heart to be the backward. I'll select it and send backward. Here it is, right? We got this visual something like this. And now we want to do some formatting at this visuals. Just turn off the label. Sorry, turn off the label. Turn off the title. And if you want to change some style and some visual boards and off this shadow, just put off this shadow, and whatever the changes you want. If you want to change this color of this, so we will make it to be the same color as well. So now we remove the background as well. Now it sounds good. Now it looks good, I think. So let me change the color as well. So that's how we can use a number of options, number of visuals as per the requirement, right? So there is no restriction for you guys to be that which visuals to be used. And I left it one thing, I think. Just a moment. So that's what we can use this. I just to understand the concept, just I'm explaining this, nothing more than that. So now we'll move to forward to another visual that is most important visual that we can use number of times. That is tree visuals, right? This is my tree visuals, and I'll select it. This is my tree visuals. It is a visuals in which I can put that top 10, top 5 customers name, or in which or to which they have a highest order. So I'll put it on this. So I'll go to my contact customers name. Yeah, I'll go to customers name, and I'll put their categories. And then with respect to these categories, I'll put the sales. Fine. So here we are get the name of the customers, and we get their value of what are the product they have and highest sales the customers we have in this tree map. But what we observe, my dear, there is no labels, number one, and number two, we can observe this at this part. This part is completely cluttered at one place, so it is quite difficult us to observe that what are the names inside this. So basically the tree map is used to just to present the top 10 or top 5 employees or top 5 product in my company which having a highest sales. So that's what the major purpose of tree map. So since we are talking about top 5, top 10, that means we have to filter it at the top level, number one. Number two, since we are not able to see the total sum of sales, so we have to on this data label. So if it is off, cannot able to any number, so I'll put it on. Now these numbers are visible at this, right? So again, I have to make them to the same as we have. Fine. No, selected and formatted. Right, this got formatted now because we got this shadow. Fine. Now we put some filter. So can you put the filter over this? Can we put the filter? So we go to this filter option. Sorry, we have to go to this filter option, close this, and we go to the filter option, and this is my company name and the sum of the total. So I'll go to the sum of the total. No, we want the top 5 companies. So we'll go to this and we want top n. So we want top 5 customers name. And on the basis of which value we have to filter it out. We have to filter it on the basis of total sales. So I put the total sales in this and apply filter. Here it is. So we have this top name who have the highest sales. So what about this? Format and data label on. So here we are with this report. Fine. So that's what the report we have prepared with our available data, right? So that's the report we can prepare. Now we have the another visual. So this is my report, complete report on the sales that we can easily observe by changing the country. If we have this country, I want to know which having what are the data or what are the sales in Brazil. So let's select Brazil, and here it is. So in Brazil, my total sales is something this, current year sales is this, last year sales is this, and this also got changed, and this also got changed. So in Brazil, this is the company, this is my customer which having the highest sales, right? So that's what we can got. And if we selected Brazil, so if we select this Brazil, the city also get filtered. It only shows the city of Brazil. So these are the 4 cities. That is Rio. If we select the Rio de Janeiro, it will shows the data of only Rio de Janeiro. So this is the sales in a particular city of Brazil, that is Rio de Janeiro. And this is the trend, and this is the top 3 customers we have, because there is only filter on the basis of 3, because there is no 4 and 5 customers, so it is not showing. And in this we have a highest category, that is beverages, and these are the total sales current year and all this KPIs we have. So it is done, all got understand everything. If any doubt, please let me know. If there is any doubt, please let me know. It's all done.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So now we are moving forward, and I will do something more. So let me go to the data, and I'll go to this visuals. So we have 2 things, table and the matrix. So I'll select the matrix, And in this matrix, we can do number of changes, whatever we want. We apply some rules-based settings that we require, right? So I'll select this matrix visual, and in this matrix visual, I will go to the customers table. I'll go to the customers table and I'll select the country, right? This is my country, and after country, I'll select the category names. So what are the category we have? We are not having category here. We go to the product. Yeah, we have category name. So I'll select it. And here we have the categories, right? Here we have the categories. These are the categories and these are the countries. So I want to find that in which category and we have the highest sale. So let me select the, let me put the value and that visuals. So I'll go to the this orders table and I'll select this total sales measure. Here it is. Here we go. We got this value. Fine. So we got all these values, and now what will happen, since we have a number of values we can easily observe in this matrix. So it gives the total, this gives the total sales in beverages, it gives total sales in the dairy product, and it will give the total in Argentina the total sales of the various categories. It is the sum of this. So what we want to do some filters that we can only want to find or can visualize that data, that the sales should be less than $5,000 or $500, right? So let me check. Yeah, fine. So we apply some filters over here. So let me go to this. Yes, we go to the visual. Right, close it. So we are at this values. Just click on it and you will observe it is called conditional formatting. So we apply some conditions that we only want to see that visuals if the sales is less than 500, right? So go to this conditional formatting and we'll go to, we have a background color, we can change font color. So let's go to the font color. So we can go to, when we go to the background color, we can change the background color of this particular visual. Okay, if we select the data bars, we can get the data bars at this visual which having the highest sales in a particular country and in particular categories. So we have to apply some rules on that. So I'll go to font color. So we will change the font colors as per we apply the rule. So this window will open and we have font colors total sales measure. So we have format system. So we'll select the format system, that is rules. So I will apply if the value is greater than or equals to 0%, and next will be, it will be, would be 5,000, and we change it to be the red color and I'll apply OK. So see, this data got changed. Fine, we can easily observe that now it become a red color because we apply the rules. These are the sales where we are getting the value less than $500. The total sales is this, in this particular category, in this particular country, is less than $500. So we apply our own rules to get the complete understanding for the visual. Sometimes we require this visual to be presented on our report, right? And of course, if you want to apply the visuals with respect to the country which having the highest total sales, then we have this option. Of course, we have a category name, country, and the total sales. We can apply on the basis of category name as well as on the basis of country. So if you click on this, you can get same top N basic filter and category name. You can select the top 5 categories, or we can select top 3 categories, because although so it will show the same, and the value we are using a total sales value.
Can you once again tell the option of conditional formatting? How
Yeah.
you put the rule and all?
Sure. Let me do this first. So for conditional formatting, what we have to do, we have to go to my visual part where we are putting my visuals. This is my visuals and this is my visual. So it's showing this row, column, and the value, and we want to put the conditional formatting on the values, that the value, if the value is having less than $500, it should be changed into the red color or whatever the color you require. So I'll go to this value, because this all are my numerical, these are all my numerical values, and I want to see the value of the sales which having less than $500. So I'll right click on this. See, I'll go to and right click on this, and we have an option that is conditional formatting, and there is an option that remove conditional formatting. So first I'll remove it, remove all. So it is all got removed. Now again I'll go to the conditional formatting, and I'll go for color codes. I want to give some color codes, so I'll put this color codes. Then here we have option gradient, rule, and field value. I'll apply the rules as per my requirement. You can create number of rules, whatever you want. There's no problem, right? But here we are presenting only one rule. So if the value is greater than or equals to 0%, and the value should be, and the value color convert to red, which is less than 500. So I'll select the color, and it should be red. And I'll press OK, and it's not showing that. Change into this this red. Now it will be, it can be visible. Now it become red, right? Got it?
Yes.
Any problem to anybody up to this point? Now what happens, sometimes we have to be, because we are not having understanding that which type of reports that we have to create, right? In that case, what you have to do, in that case, sometimes you prefer some other sources. So I'll just tell you out, my battery is about to die. So let me connect my charger. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll just connect my charger. Yeah. So so sometimes what we want, we don't having any idea that from where we have to start the reports and how we can prepare the reports. So for that we have to refer some outsource, some other sources, and refer some other reports, so that we can get understanding that, oh, this type of reports can be prepared in this manner. So for that I'll give you that, go to your Google and search over there that data story gallery. Yeah, data story gallery, Power BI. Go to this and search. So we'll got this data story gallery. It is the Microsoft official community where we got number of visuals, whatever you require for your need. So number of visuals, and you can get number of ideas because once you go through the number of reports, that which type of visuals should be represented in which panel. So this all the visuals can be represented. See, let's just open this report. So this is the report prepared by somebody. So see, this is the report we have, right? So this is the gauge visual. This is the gauge visual already we have in our Power BI. Let me show you. Yeah, here it is, right? Here is my gauge visuals. You can represent, use this visual as well. So we have a number of reports available in this community, and you can go through it. Just try to read the reports and try to make these reports so that you can get complete idea that how we can prepare the particular report for a particular domain. So this is the social media dashboard, right? So what is happening once you prepare any sample data and prepare the report on that to prepare these visualizations, and if it is good, then you can upload. You can send it to this Microsoft website, and if it is good, then they will upload you for reference for the others, right? So this is the first page, and this is the second, third, fourth page. So these are the reports, and if you want to use this report, you can also use these reports for your reference, right?
So how can we know that which visuals have been performed in this report?
Sorry.
So how can we know that this visual tool is used for this report?
See, this is the official website of Microsoft. This tool is only Power BI.
Yes, sir.
The only Power BI tool is used to prepare these reports, and only Power BI reports are allowed to upload on this community.
No, sir. I'm asking, sir, which visual tools is used? How can we know that?
Can you text me? I am not understand what you said. Text me, please. Your voice is breaking actually. Put it on the chat.
I have one query. If we export this report to PDF file, because there are only two options, either you export it in the form of Power BI file, or you export it in the form of PDF. So are these drop downs going to work in the PDF file or not?
No, in PDF it will not work.
Okay, fine.
Done. So it is clear to all till now. So we are done with the Power BI, and from next class we'll start with machine learning, statics, and Python, right? So if there's any doubt, you can drop a message to the team, and they will connect me. Then I'll resolve your doubt if any doubts come in your mind in future, right? So
So
thank you.
Bhavesh,
Thanks to all.
Bhavesh, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bhavesh, actually, I didn't receive your recording session because of the some memory space issue. So I have created new file and sorry, new Gmail account. So
Mhm.
can you please share the all the recording session from beginning to till date?
Okay, fine. I'll inform the team, and they will connect you.
Yeah,
India, right?
so yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So I'm sharing my new Gmail ID.
Yeah, please share it.
Yeah,
I'll forward it to the team, so they will make it.
sure, sure.
Bhavesh,
I have one more query. Are these recorded sessions only available with us till the time we have subscription of Certybox, or it is available to us lifetime?
So for this I don't have any idea. You connect with the Kanika, I think she will give you
Okay.
better, right?
I have one doubt. If we want to compare last 3 years sales, so how can we do that? We created formula for last year sales.
Hmm.
What changes are required in that formula for, if we want to get last to last year sales?
So if you want to if you want to compare the last 3 years sales, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So for that also you can write a query for that, because in that case what you have to do, you have to give the date, that you have to give the year, or you have to give the date, that this from this date to this date I want this sales. So actually we are working with current year and the last year. In place of last year's, you can give the date that I want current year, and after this current year, that this to be initial date and this to be the final date that you can mention.
Actually, I tried, but I didn't get answer. That's why I asked you.
Okay, fine, no problem. I'll connect you personally. You just give your query to the team, and I'll connect you personally. No problem with that. And anybody have any problem? Just give your query to the team. As I get time, I'll connect with you and we'll discuss and resolve your
Sir,
problems.
I have texted in the chat window, sir.
Hmm.
So how can we know that, sir, which visual types is used?
Got it, got it. Which visuals can be used for financial accounting? So it depends, sir. Actually, the thing is that visual is not restricted to anything. That which type of visual for which particular domain. So it depends on your company. It depends on the business. It depends on the stakeholders what they want.
ना सर फॉर एग्जांपल which जैसे आपने दिखाया था ना सर कि माइक्रोसॉफ्ट की साइट पे इतने फॉर्मेट्स होते हैं सर,
Mm-hmm.
तो उसमें से कौन सा टूल्स यूज करना वो अकाउंटिंग वो मैंने देखी मैंने, तो उसमें कैसे पता लगे कौन सा विजुअल टाइप यूज हुआ है?
Acha, so visual types are, can you see, you can see on the website, easily we can observe on the website that this is my gauge visual and this is my matrix, right? So visual, the number of visuals we have, this is the line chart, and this is the bar chart, this is the KPIs card, that is, we know what this is a card visual, this is our donor chart, right? This is our slicer in which we can change our dates and years as well. So once you, since we worked on limited amount of visuals, right? And if you explore more, you when you deep dive into it, you can got measure broad understanding about the visual as well, right? So once again, I'm telling it's all depends on your client and your requirement. Then only you can take the visuals like this. Right? But I have a file, I have a PDF file in which you get some idea about that which type of visuals for which data we can use. I'll share with the team and they will share with you so that you can get a broader understanding regarding this part, right?
Is there any website where we can get domain specific visuals, means visuals related to HR or visuals related to manufacturing related companies?
So
Or
you can easily Google it. So for example, financial Power BI reports. Power BI, financial Power BI reports. So here we are.
So can you send me, sir, a PDF of the functions like count, average, total, sir, total functions, sir, so that we can have an idea which function
So for
we can
everything,
use.
for aggregate functions or for more function for more functions or for more queries, I will share the documents. You go through it. For but if you talk about for since we are working on the we are preparing ourselves for the data science, right? So we are not the Power BI developer. So what we have to do, we have only that much idea that we can once we see the reports, we can get the proper understanding that what is happening in the report and what report says. But major part is our to learn data science, right? So although this is the add-on thing that we have to work with the data analytics as well, because all but what will happen rather than because it is the initial stage that we are understanding about the data and we are understanding about the analytics without code. But once we enter into the Python, when we start the machine learning, there also we have to do some EDA operation that is that will help you to understand the same visual what we are doing here in Power BI. The same thing we'll do in Python by writing some codes, right? So although just get the idea that how what the report says, how we can prepare the basic reports for the clients, and if we want to start the machine learning, if we have a data, then what type of operations we can perform in my machine learning by writing some codes and get some predictions. So our major focus is data science, but in the data science, since we have that much idea that we can understand the what how the Power BI functions, how we can connect the data with it, and how the reports can be created, that is to be sufficient enough for us as a data scientist, as a machine learning engineer, as an AI engineer, right? But yeah, if we want to go deep into the then if you want to become a Power BI administrator, Power BI developer, then we have to move forward with the Power BI service as well, and we have to deep dive into the Power BI service, and we understand how we can apply the number of securities, how we can apply the alerts. Now, if my total sales increase up to this point, for example, my sales increased by $1,000, I should get the alert that now your sales is increased. My sales is decreased by 20%, I got the alert. So this all things are come in when we are want to become a Power BI developer, Power BI administrator. So till now, it's sufficient enough as a data scientist, as a machine learning engineer, as an AI engineer. It's sufficient enough that you can get a proper understanding with this, right?
Okay.
I think now I'm
So there
clear.
will be, so there will be any another session of Power BI, or the session for Power BI is done?
Sorry?
So I'm asking that the any lectures are remaining, or the Power BI session is done?
The Power BI is done till now. Now from next class we'll start with machine learning, Python, statics, right?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much. Good night. Take care.
Thank you.